The significance of possessing a digital skill set in today's internet and social media dominated world is more critical than ever for employees and employers. This heightened importance is evident in Nigeria's skyrocketing demand for digital skills. And it's time for a technology report. And joining us now with more is our tech reporter, Paul Ndiho. Hello, Paul.
Hello, Esther. Thank you. A Nigerian Digital Products Agency, iBez, specializes in developing cutting-edge web and software applications and strives to provide top-notch training. I spoke to Ommo Clark, the founder and CEO of iBez in Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you for having me.
You are one of the leading tech entrepreneurs in Nigeria. You've been at it for a while. Bring us up to speed. What have you been up to?
We've built several applications for universities. During the COVID, like everybody was locked down, so there was this scramble. So we had a lot of actually tertiary institutions that now wanted to get automated, and they went. So we've built websites, applications, student portals to help people teach online, learn online, register people online, things like that. And we've been building the same for the health sector. So we've got and automated some hospitals, processes, and done stuff like that.
How big is the technology space in Nigeria?
The tech space in Nigeria, like you say, yes, it is vibrant, but fintech in Nigeria is doing okay, financial technology. But the other aspect of it, maybe not as much. So when people talk about technology in Nigeria, mostly they're talking about the fintech space. If you get what I mean. So we have all these other people out there that, when I say there's a 50% gap, so there is that 50% gap. If you look at the stats that come out of Nigeria, they will say 93% of Nigerian businesses are MSMEs, micro, small, medium enterprise, 93% one-man businesses. Of those people, they are not tech-enabled. A lot of them don't know about tech. There's still a huge gap. So a lot of massive training is still needed for businesses. But like Nigeria has a youthful population, as you may know. So the schools need to also ramp up and start ensuring that they include IT, technology training in the curriculum so that people can start learning from a young age.
You said that you still need a lot of training. Most of the people are not up to speed when it comes to how to use this new technology. But then on the flip side, you have a lot of tech giants going to Nigeria looking for talent, saying that Nigeria is the place to be. So I see a bit of contradiction there.
There's a huge gap. I think there were some companies that were training people for specific industries. Even some of those companies, they ran into problems at a point because they needed people with even better skills, I'm in the software industry. A lot of software people in Nigeria that I know, they are building websites, which is fantastic. Everybody needs a website, but it's mostly front-end skills that they are learning. A lot of people are not learning the hardcore back-end coding skills that are required to build like proper systems, So we're still there. As of today, even me being in the software industry, we don't have like a proper Nigerian-made, apart from handijacks, Nigerian-made software built by Nigerians used all over the world. So when you think about it, there's a gap.
There are a lot of companies that have come and within a couple years they wrap up and they're out of business, but you've been able to sustain your business. What is it that you are doing differently?
Expertise in software development. So for me, it's not like I just went and I learned, learned to build websites with WordPress, and I'm going there. I understand the software development process. So some of the areas we have gaps in Nigeria, for example, when you talk about the analysis, when you talk about design, I'm customer first. So I talk to my people, I'm friendly with them, my clients that, try to understand what they want and actually do it. When you test, a lot of people like with proper testing. And one of the things, like, again, if you don't understand software development, when you code, it's difficult to test by yourself what you've coded. You know what I mean? Because you can never see problems in what you've done. So you need a different pair of eyes to come and look at it.
Everybody nowadays is talking about AI, ChatGPT, and anything in between. What are your thoughts on that?
AI can do a lot of good and does do a lot of good. So I think we need to have policies around it so that it's used in a good way.
How do you stay on top of your competition?
Tech keeps changing, so you need to change with tech. You can't be using mainframe when everybody has gone to the cloud, you know? So you need to keep evolving. You need to keep changing, keep understanding, and be out there in industry, in the ecosystem, understand what's going on, what people are doing. Yeah, just keep yourself fresh.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I do appreciate it.
That's today's Tech Report. Back to you, Esther.
Thank you, Paul, for that technology report. And thank you, viewers, for joining us today. See you right back here tomorrow.